Is the Technics 1200 the best turntables of all time? Let's find out right after this quick intro. So one of the last videos I made, I was asking if the MPC 3000 was one of the best drum machines of all time. I had a lot of great response, and I figured let's do a new video, but this time let's cater to the DJ world and let's talk about Technic turntables. Every time a turntable is brought up, all you think about is the Technic 1200s or 1210s. That's what usually always are mentioned. But remember, Technics were not just built for DJs, they were built for hi-fi, so people that are just trying to get normal listening out of them from just playing regular records, who never knew that DJs would take it into a whole other direction and made it get into a pioneer turntable that is today. With Technics, they come out with the SL1200G. That was around like $4,000, so it didn't draw that much attention due to mainly the price. The new 1200 MK7 though is still priced around $1,000. Even now, it's been out for a couple years, but it's still higher compared to the newer Super OEMs turntables, like the Pioneer PLX 1000s, the Denon VL12s, the Numark NTX 1000s, Stanton STR8 150 MKs, or even the Reloops RP8000s, RP7000 series. But 1200 MK7 still has amazing digital pitch compared to the others. But when it comes down to everything, it's all about the feel and what feels good to you, the torque, how the platter spins. That's what kind of I go by. I grew up learning on Techniques after I broke my Gemini belt drive turntables when I was like 12 years old, because I didn't know the difference between belt drive turntables and direct turntables. Even though you could still mix on the belt drives, and even the Numark PTO1 portable turntables and the PTO1 Scratch, they're belt driven, but you can still do stuff with them. So, I was just rough as a kid, torturing that poor Gemini turntable when I was super young. But, if you still don't know the difference is that the belt drive is an elastic belt. The belt is directly attached to the turntable's motor, offering quick, precise movements. The player's platter rests atop a bearing and is isolated from the device's motor, so it's often chosen by record player owners needing adaptability, reliability, and low effort maintenance. But for our DJs, we want that torque. So what about the torque? That's where direct drive turntables came in. It features a platter which is directly attached to the player's motor. So a direct drive turntable features quick startup time, slightly more consistent speed, and stronger torque. Love the torque, right? There used to be many due to their reliability and durabilities, but they last forever. Basically everyone who has Technic turntables has had them for years, and you can still buy used ones. I think the only time you replace either RCA cables, or you replace like the ground wire, or you can even like customize it where you don't even have to ground it. So there's a lot of stuff that you can even do to Technic 1200s, which is still very popular today. But they're always going to be a fan favorite. They're always going to be the pioneers when it comes to DJ turntables in general. But there's still so many different elements now. The technology has always grown. We even have DJ controllers that are motorized, like the Numark Ns7IIIs and the new Rane One controller that just came out with the motorized platters. Then you still got the other players like the Denon SC5000 and 6000Ms, which are amazing, and they got some great torque and great feel to it. I actually like messing around with those. It kind of feels like really close to me actually working on real turntables. This is a quick video though. I really just wanted to start a conversation down below. I want to know what you guys think. What is the turntables that you rely on? Do you always will just stick with Technic because that is what it is, or are you happy with the new OEMs? I use Reloop turntables. I love my Reloop turntables. The feel is great. They work perfectly. I have no issues with them. They sound amazing. Even the PLX 1000s, they're really good too. Even the Denon has some really good feel. The VL12, I think that was actually a underrated turntable. They just try to make it fancy with the lights and add some aesthetics to it. But now look at Rane. Rane took over. They got the Rane 12, and then they just made it smaller now with the Rane One. So the motorized, it's getting bigger now. Even though it's been around for a minute. You had the Numark, the Ns7III's been around for ever. And that's kind of when I really started seeing controllers do the whole motorized with everything, and now it's just getting better as time goes by. This is just a quick video though, like I said, because we just did a comparison. You know, is the MPC 3000 the best drum machine of all time? So I'm just curious, what do you guys think? Do you think Technic 1200s is the best turntables of all time, or do you think the new technology is starting to outshine it? You know, when it comes to price, it's not as expensive. You don't have to put maintenance on it because they have detachable cables. You don't have to have like a built-in ground wires. So what do you guys think of the whole situation? I know a lot of people still use 1200s to this day. I still love my 1200s. Anytime I touch them, I still feel like I'm back home. Now, especially you got the phases, you really don't have to worry about the tone arms, because that's what a lot of people had issues with the Technics. You know, tone arms will go bad. But if you're still looking to play actual real vinyl, then, you know, it can be a hassle once your tone arm goes and then you have to get a replacement for it. But yeah, like I said, this is a quick video. Just let me know what you guys think below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I know it's been a long time since I've done a video. I had started a business, which is kind of going, but I'm going to talk more about that in other videos. But yeah, hope you guys like this one. Let me know. Like I said, this is just a conversation builder. That's all I'm just trying to do, is just build a conversation down in the comments below. I just want to know what everybody thinks and what everybody feels when it comes to DJing and turntables in general. What do you guys think for beginners to advanced? What advice would you give to a beginner trying to get a turntable, or if you're an advanced player, did you ever switch over from 1200s to, you know, one of the OEM turntables? I don't know. Either way, let's start a conversation down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.